Hi, I'm Cody from Wall Street Breakdown. Now we're going to talk about a topic it seems like we cover all the time. Now you're going to ask me, why do we look at Bombardier so frequently? It trades at $1.82 at close today. Yeah, that's not a whole lot of money. That's definitely speculating. If you're looking to buy anything, $1.82 is somewhere where I would say you better talk to your licensed professional financial advisor and make sure that any of that fits into the proper allocation in your portfolio. But we're going to talk about it because I'm Canadian. And you know what? There's just not a lot of news coming out of Canada. Bombardier seems to be making a lot of it not being the greatest news. Let's recap what's been going on. They had a New York Port Authority, I believe it was, cancel a fairly large continuing deal that they had about 5 weeks back, 6 weeks back now. And it was going to be for quite a bit of money. And they put that completely on the kibosh, and Bombardier has had a long-term relationship with them, I think going back like 25 years. Then just this week, we've had Boeing get from the U.S. Commerce Department saying that nope, there's going to be serious tariffs on the import of these C-Series planes going to Delta, regardless of the deal that Delta and Bombardier have, because it completely violates the anti-dumping rules. So that's going to end up probably putting the kibosh on that deal entirely. So why do we keep talking about $1.82 stock? Well, because I'm Canadian, and there just isn't much to talk about in Canada. But today, Bombardier actually did something. That's impressive. I mean, for a company that the most they've done in the longest I can remember was have a silly little walkout in Toronto. This time they actually sold some planes. This is what they actually do for a living. I thought it was all litigation and nonsense and stuff you hear in the news. No, they actually do business. They sold 25 Q400 turboprop passenger planes to an Indian airline named SpiceJet. I imagine those are probably really fun plane rides. Now there's an option for up to 25 more. If this went through, this would actually be the biggest deal Bombardier's ever done for the Q400 if they sold all 50 of these to SpiceJet. That's a fun name to say. I'd like to take a SpiceJet somewhere. I'm not entirely sure I'm all keen on riding in an airplane out of India from Bombardier. Maybe I'll find a Boeing somewhere out there and we'll just call it SpiceJet, right? But the thing with Bombardier is there's always this bad news that seems to bookend any little bit of good news that they get. Do we hope this turns it around? I think we've been hoping for that a long time. I think this company's been hanging on by a thread. This is some news. It's going to move the market. I think it moved at 2% today. But in the long run, it's $1.82 stock. It's Canadian news, all right, but the company is speculative at best. I'm Cody from Wall Street Breakdown. Go ahead, click the subscribe button, notifications bell. Leave a thumbs up if you like this video. Leave a comment about Bombardier. What do you think? I'm sure if you're a Canadian investor, you've probably owned Bombardier at some point in time and probably have pretty good, strong opinion about what this company did and what this company is doing in the future. Feel free to leave a comment. Have yourself a nice weekend.